So, pretty much, man, I'm still here, man. I've been here the whole motherfucking time, man. You see what I'm saying? I've been here the whole motherfucking time. No restrictions on my license whatsoever. So when I was making those motherfucking videos, a lot of y'all probably thought I was weird and what the fuck I was saying and all this type of shit. And I understand it's a cause and effect out this motherfucker. I understand that type of shit. But at the same time, I understood something when I first got into this industry, that white supremacy is in this industry. White supremacy affects all areas of people's activity. So, long story short, what the fuck have you been noticing out here? As far as driving trucks and all that type of shit, as a black person, what have you been noticing out here? You know what I'm saying? I want you to put it in the comment sections. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably still shadow banned. You know, I be on my own social media pages and shit like that, talking about issues and gender issues and, you know what I'm saying, race issues and politics or whatever the fuck it is. But if you're a black person, put in the comment section about your experience in the trucking industry. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no bad experiences as a black person or whatever the fuck it is, if you're an agent, you know what I'm saying, disguising yourself as an ordinary or regular black person, or, you know, a neutral black person, it's gonna show. But I told you guys, man, I told you guys in my previous videos about the racism in this motherfucking industry. And I had just got into the shit and I saw it. And I'm not going to ignore it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like one of these goofy ass Negroes that jump behind the wheel and crack beers open, cold ass Bud Ice and whatever the hell they drink. You know what I'm saying? I don't smoke weed. I never did any of that shit. But it's a lot of motherfuckers that wanted me to fail because of the videos I put out. And they didn't want this talked about. When you first get in the industry, in the trucking industry, one of the things they try to do is push you right out the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? If you know anything about getting your CDL, you know that it's really hard to start. You know what I'm saying? Because in your beginning stages and shit like that of your trucking career, you know what I'm saying, I would assume that's when you have the highest turnover rate. And of course you got companies that have a high turnover rate. You see what I'm saying? And then you got racism. But you see my truck, you see the tape on that shit, whatever the fuck it is. You know, I've been driving for, you know, the company I'm driving for about like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Over 3 years. In November of this year, 2024, I'll be 5 years in the industry. But this video is more to spit in the faces of the people who looked at my videos with a side eye and denied what the fuck I was talking about. Because it's all over the place. You see what I'm saying? People can't motherfucking support themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm surviving, I'm managing, you know what I'm saying? I made the most money out of anywhere I work. I'm 37 years old now. Hair got longer and all that type of shit. You see what I'm saying? But I don't have no retirement plan. I don't have none of that shit. Instead of getting a raise, I got a pay cut. You know what I'm saying? And basically, the excuse is that it's the market. Everybody keeps saying it's the market, it's the economy. Well, who the fuck controls the market and the economy? White supremacy. Now, everybody keeps talking about this AI and all this shit, what it can do and the dangers of it or whatever the fuck it is. But one of the things technology in general has allowed white supremacists to do is to target people, you know what I'm saying, as far as what they make. They can incentivize business owners to pay black drivers less money. People don't think these things are possible because they're not talked about. Everything's out of the question. But why should anything be out of the question considering what slavery was? Slavery, the enslavement of black people in America was some of the most heinous shit you can do to people. You see what I'm saying? From cutting black women's stomachs open and hanging them from trees while they're pregnant, to to dragging black men until they skinned alive, to, you know, anally, you know what I'm saying, assaulting black men and children. So why is it so far-fetched, some of my conspiracy theories? Why are some of my conspiracy theories so far-fetched to some of you stupid fucks? You see what I'm saying? And, you know, this is an aha moment to motherfuckers, because, yeah, I'm struggling like a motherfucker. But I would assume that some of the people that watch my previous videos failed them fucking selves. See, I'm a solid motherfucker. I'm highly intelligent. I'm aware of things like physics. I'm aware of, like, dangerous drivers. That's why I'm still here. I'm still alive. You see what I'm saying? And these white supremacists who I spoke about, which makes a lot of you motherfuckers uncomfortable, including black people, you know what I'm saying? They want me to fail. You see what I'm saying? They want to be proven right that, oh, he's just this, he's just that, he's working for the wrong place. I probably went to about like 10 different companies. I have a hazmat. I don't have any restrictions on my license. I don't like to be governed at all. Right now I'm driving 55 miles an hour in the work zone. That's a 65. My truck goes faster than everybody's truck on this damn road probably. Or probably, you know what I'm saying, it can reach a top speed higher than anybody. Or I can keep up with any truck, damn near vehicles. But I know how to govern myself, right? I'm driving a manual, 10 speed, right now. So, you know, a lot of motherfuckers thought I was complaining, oh, he's just not skilled, he just does. I already know what it is. And I see white man after white man, dumbass Negro after dumbass Negro, dumbass immigrant after dumbass immigrant, you know what I'm saying, come out here, crash their damn trucks, crash in the cars and whatever the fuck it is. But guess who's still right here? The motherfucker that y'all thought was tripping, because y'all didn't think I had the skills or the patience to still be right here. And I was proven right. This system has shown you what the fuck it is. The system has shown you what the fuck it is. This happens to be supposedly the worst time in history for motherfucking truck drivers. People coming up with all these reasons. Oh, it's an oversaturation of drivers. It's this, it's that, it's the economy. They want specific people of a specific skin tone driving these trucks. They don't want a black man like myself driving these motherfucking trucks. You can't call me lazy if I'm driving a truck like right now. Motherfucker's driving retarded, like retarded. He driving a reefer trailer, coming out the left lane, and the left lane is closed. Speeding, trying to outrun trucks, and outrun cars and every goddamn thing. About to just wipe out. But they blame a lot of shit on everything but what the fuck the true reason is, which is white supremacy. They don't want a black man like myself driving a motherfucking truck, because I don't have to be face to face with a white man telling me that I ain't work hard enough. I can jump in this truck and drive 1,500 motherfucking miles, you know what I'm saying, and get a load delivered, and can't no motherfucking body, no coon ass Negro, no white supremacists, some fucking feminists, can't none of them say what the fuck I didn't do. But don't get me wrong, they try. Because when I communicate with people over the phone, even if it's the people you're working for, they might hate on you, right? I got this immigrant bitch who I work for, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? She got something against me. And I had to break it down to my manager. You got drivers that smoke weed that drive for you. You got one particular driver that costs your bitch ass $16,000. But y'all want to come to me with the bullshit. Little immigrant bitch get a little attitude and I work for them. See what I'm saying? Little immigrants talking about she an Afro-Latina. You know, they hate black Americans, FBA, right? I follow, you know what I'm saying, the new black media. So they aware of what the fuck's going on. They pay attention. They watch us more than they watch the white supremacists, because them white supremacists not gonna let you know what the fuck they up to. You can't really study them unless, you know what I'm saying, you really focus in on them. And a lot of times these immigrants don't do that. So this little immigrant Afro-Latina bitch that I supposedly work with or work for, she gets on the phone, talk shit to me. I run into problems from time to time when I go to places to unload. Sometimes I offload the truck myself. I may have a conflict. This little Afro-Latina bitch that I work for, right? Oh, it's always you, it's always you. Nobody else has a problem but you. The brokers call them. The brokers be fucking immigrants. I talk to the brokers working for this company. But I don't have a problem with everybody that I work for. She just happens to be one of the dispatchers. I talk to the owners, it's 2 owners. I'm cool with them, that's why I stuck with them so long. You know what I'm saying? They have an understanding that I'm a black man in America that motherfuckers hate on me. But long story short, the woman, the owner of the company, told me that the brokers called and tell her, well, why do you got that guy driving for you? And these are immigrant motherfuckers. Right? And who put these immigrant motherfuckers in positions of power? White supremacists. Y'all can sit there and say he tripping and all this type of shit. I'm following the money. Y'all got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can take y'allself out before y'all get me to motherfucking play stupid out this motherfucker. I'm following historians. Like I said, I listen to the New Black Medium, right? And this shit applies to my life. You see what I'm saying? And I'm too sober and too focused to be this scared ass nigga that's not gonna tell you the truth. But like I said, that's what the fuck is going on, man. That's been my experience. I went to a tanker company called Hassel Transport, man. I'm gonna give you the raw. Up there in New Jersey. So I get to the job, they got these old motherfuckers training me and shit like that. Long story short, man, motherfucker 71 years old, now motherfucker 81. They got automatic trucks, I ain't like the shit, you know what I'm saying? They haul oil for Exxon. You see what I'm saying? The owner of the company is named Tom Hassel. I got the names of the motherfuckers, I got the names of the people working for the company, you know what I'm saying, still in my goddamn phone. Long story short, the motherfucker old 71-year-old motherfucker, I initially started with the 81-year-old motherfucker. Driving around, they teaching me how to, you know what I'm saying, offload the tanker or whatever the fuck it is, and I was trying to get familiar with that. But next thing you know, I get to the 71-year-old, this motherfucker telling me, oh yeah, don't go past 70 miles an hour or whatever the hell it is. Then he start talking about, guess what this cotton picker said to me, right? I'm not saying shit, I'm playing cool. I'm playing like, okay, but he not calling me a cotton picker, but he is. But he felt the need to say those words. So I had a huge problem with that. I ended up spazzing out, getting myself fired or whatever the hell it is. They used a black man to fire me. He's supposed to be like he's a former driver and he's a safety director or some shit like that. Hassel Transport. For all the motherfuckers that say you need to move around, you need to find a better company. If you can't make money hauling oil. Another thing is Hassel Transport. They told me that they were going to pay me something different than what they told me they were going to pay me once I got up there. And then once I get up there, of course, the motherfuckers started making cotton picker jokes. And I'm a young black man, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna get a job, whoop-de-woo. And I talked to the owner of the company, his name Tom Hassel, I believe. I met his daughter. She saw my password to one of the old profiles I had that they use. They use a system. I think it's called Paychecks. So they saw my username, password. It was something like white supremacist 666 or some shit. So she saw that. But I talked to Tom Hassel, who happened to be the owner of the fucking company, about this guy calling me a cotton picker. And he's like, oh, it's just a misunderstanding. Just wrote it off, didn't do anything. They're a family-owned company, by the way. Probably got about like 20 to 30, 40, 20 to 50 trucks or something like that. So for the people who say you gotta move around and all this type of shit, I've gone to like about 9 to 10 different companies in my almost 5-year trucking career. All y'all can eat a dick, but I'm trying to keep this video short. So that's a little bit of what the fuck been going on with me. And this is more of, you know, this is partially, you know what I'm saying, an aha moment for some of you guys who thought I was just this complaining ass failure. Because I'm quite sure by now I survived longer than some of you guys. For all you guys that probably doubted me and thought I was just complaining, you know what I'm saying, I got more stories. I got way more stories than that in my almost 5-year career as a truck driver with no restrictions. Some of which were mentioned in the previous videos. You know what I'm saying? But there have been events that transpired since those videos. But this is an aha moment to some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you guys may have thought that I wasn't going to survive with my mentality or whatever the fuck it is. I'm still right here. While the rest of these motherfuckers faking it. While the rest of these motherfuckers out here jeopardizing the lives of people. Jeopardizing the lives of, you know, women and children and shit like that. Some of you guys, some of you truck drivers. You see what I'm saying? And I don't like truck drivers. I don't like working for people. It was my hope to own my own truck by now. But I know that I'm not able to do that shit because people like the President of the United States, the current President of the United States, is a pro-homosexual, pro-immigrant, pro-white supremacist motherfucker, and he's truly anti-black. He's giving resources to everybody except black people. And he's ensuring that even if you work, you don't make any money. And his staff and his white supremacist collaborators, or the people he works for, the people he's the puppet of, you know what I'm saying, they are targeting us, you know what I'm saying, via technology, and they can control, you know what I'm saying, what they want to control. But this country is first anti-black. And again, for the guys, you know, I'm struggling right now, financially. You know what I'm saying? I made $300 in motherfucking 1 week. You see what I'm saying? One of my checks, one of my recent checks was like $300 fucking dollars. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. But I pointed out what happened at Hassel Transport, which hauls oil, to let you guys know that it doesn't matter where the fuck you go at. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck about somebody getting in my comment section talking about it's all people and all this type of shit. It's always been all people. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a black man with the legacy of slavery. You see what I'm saying? Don't tell me that everybody is struggling to justify what's happening to me, you stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can go take yourself out if you want to convince me of that stupid ass shit. I'm pointing out an injustice that I'm noticing, you know what I'm saying, on a consistent basis in this country. If you don't like it, take yourself the fuck out. And I said what the fuck I said, and I'm not gonna stop. And this is an aha moment to some of you guys, and despite me dealing with all the bullshit I'm dealing with that I'm not even mentioning right now, I'm still here, I'm still standing strong.